So to make your egg fried rice, all you need to do is parboil or wash your rice with some hot water and then put in some turmeric and then stir. If you have your meat sauce, your stock, you can also use it to parboil your rice. So basically it's the same way you make your fried rice. So without your stock, all you need to do is put in some turmeric. There's no need of adding in some curry. Then stir. You really need to stir in very well, especially when you have a lot of rice to prepare. So you need to stir. You can see I stirred for a very long time until it was well incorporated, until the whole color changed. You can see the color looks nice right now. So the next thing you do is to cover up your rice and then in another saucepan, place it on fire, put in some vegetable oil and then get your vegetables ready. So you can make use of any vegetable of your choice, but first of all you will need to put in your onion. First of all, here I didn't have a lot of onion, but you can make use of a whole lot of onion. You can decide to blend it. Actually, this sauce was the sauce remaining from my egg pizza preparation, so I didn't want to cut more onion. Or rather, maybe I was in a hurry, so I didn't have a lot of time to cut more onion, but having a lot of onion would be nice. So now the next thing is to add in your vegetables. Here I have some green, yellow and red peppers, and then I think I have some tomatoes in it. So but you can make use of a lot of vegetables as much as you want. There is no limitation at all. So when you add in your vegetables in the oil, you stir and then let it to steam up for a while, to bring out everything, the aroma. Green pepper has its own aroma. So the next thing to put in is your seasoning cube. So your seasoning cube and any other seasoning of your choice, you can make use of you can add in some curry, you can add in some nutmeg, some cinnamon. It just depends, everything you want to add. There is no limitation at all. So but right here, I didn't make use of a lot of ingredients because already my pepper has it all. My vegetable, my green, yellow pepper. So here I've added in my black pepper. So but you can make use of any pepper of your choice. There's also no limitation in what you can use for this recipe. So when you add in your pepper, you just stir in and let it simmer for a while. Okay, so here I allowed it to steam up for a while. Remember to always stir in very well. So next, I added in some turmeric. Like I said, you can add in a whole lot of spice of your choice. If you have some curry powder, feel free to add in. I think here I didn't have a lot of curry powder, so I just made use of my turmeric. So after adding it up, I stirred in for a while and let it steam, and it was time to add in my eggs. Remember, what we are making is egg fried rice, so we're not gonna miss eggs. So I added in my eggs. I think the bowl was not much, so it wasn't containing all of the eggs. So here I've added in 4 eggs. I think I ended up using 5 eggs. So but you can make use of a lot of eggs as much as you want. There is no limitation at all. So after I added in my eggs, I stirred. So I think I turned off my gas while I was adding in my eggs, because you can see the edges of my pan, it was about to burn. So I didn't want my sauce to get burned, so I had to turn it off. So now I have to let my egg to fry. So I've let it to fry for a while. I also stirred and stirred, so this took a little while because I had to wait for a while for the egg to fry. And so yeah, I waited, wait, and then I began to stir. I stirred. It took a little while. You just have to have some patience. You have to be patient enough. Yeah, so at this point you can taste for salt. If your seasonings you feel they are not enough, you can add in some more seasoning cube. You can add in some salt. At this point you can add in some pepper. Just check and see if it's to your taste. Yeah, so you're gonna let it to fry so that your eggs are well fried and your vegetables well fried as well. So you can see I had to wait for a while. Waited. Yeah. So now it's time to add in my ham. So this particular ham is not the sliced type of ham, but if the ham you have is the sliced type, it's still okay. You just need to slice it through to whatever type of shape you want it to be. It's fine. So the ham I'm using for this recipe right here is not the sliced ham. So I'll need to cut it through, to put it in smaller chunks. So what I did was to cut it through before adding it to my fried ingredients. So here I've added in my peas. It's almost time to mix in my rice. So next I'm adding in some sweet corn. So add in as much as you want. So here I'm done cutting my ham. So I'm adding into my egg and veggie sauce. So I'm gonna fry it for a while, just for a little while, before mixing it into my rice. So yeah, I've stirred. I'm trying to incorporate it in to make sure, because I didn't want to add more, or I just want to fry it through with the amount of oil I have in the saucepan already. So you will need to press it through, to make sure it goes in really well so it can fry and really cook well. It doesn't need much cooking though. So here I'm done putting it in, so I'm just gonna wait for a while for it to fry. So now we are completely done frying our sauce, and it's time to pour it into our rice. Yeah, look at it looking so nice. So once you're done pouring it in, it will be time to stir. So here, the next thing I'm putting in is the remains, from my egg pizza. You know, I made an egg pizza that went wrong actually. So I used most of it for breakfast, and the remaining ones, since I was making egg fried rice and we have egg already in our sauce. So yeah, I decided to just add it in. Yeah, it's still equivalent to what I use. It's just exactly the same thing I use. The vegetables, the tomato, the eggs, just exactly as I did it, apart from the ham. So I added it in and it was time to stir. This can take a little while. You just have to have some patience. So I stirred. It will take a lot of while to really stir it in, check for salt to taste, and boom, we are done stirring and our egg fried rice is all ready. Look at it, looking so nice. Just looks like fried rice. Bon appetit. Try it at home.